Customers' expectations are changing so rapidly, and what they expect from a retailer when they walk in the front doors is just radically different than it was 18 months ago.
We're now the largest Canadian Tire store in all of BC, and we're able to give the customer the space and the experience they need to understand Canadian Tire's strengths.
It's a very personal, intimate experience in terms of how you shop our store.
It's 2 levels. That automatically adds to the complexity of placement of categories, what we want upstairs, what we want downstairs, and how we want the customers to navigate the space.
We're able to bring shelf lines down and create incredible sight lines across the department, which really creates an open and inviting shop.
This store has the widest aisles of any store in Canadian Tire's network.
We really worked hard to make sure that this felt like a traditional Canadian Tire store, but also was able to tweak accordingly to make sure that this was the store and the experience that Justin had for his customers.
Our private label brands have really come to life in an exceptional manner in this store.
Areas like paint with Premier and woods upstairs in camping, you see all of these private label brands really be elevated in a way that is very different. If a customer wants to come in and browse for 2 hours, this store and this layout enables them to do that. But we've also built in the ability for a customer to get in and out very quickly. One of the really great elements in this store is a newly designed Check It Out program. And what the premise of this program is that in key categories across the store, there's a chit system that is merchandised with the display product. The customer then takes one of those chits, and then the product is either available for them in one of 2 locations. The guest services counter, where smaller items that customers can fit in their carts, they would pick up. And the second is the customer pickup area. This is a separate entrance at the front of the store where customers interact with the warehouse staff through a digital screen. The customer completely interacts with the digital technology, and then the product actually comes out of an elevator bay ready for them to help load it into their car.
There's a real opportunity to elevate the functional side of the shop for customers by ensuring we're in stock and they can actually get those difficult to manage products into their vehicles and home as quickly as possible.
We've deployed technology and innovation in a way that allows us to free up more time to spend with the customers. We see this as the next step of Fast Find proactive, the fact that we're actually building a store around the application. The store is actually built for the customer to shop separate from logistics. We've actually built a system of powered rollers that allows mechanical sortation to take place. So by deploying things like towable carts built and modeled after auto parts plants, using a mule and electric train to pull those carts through the store. We can take 10 hours of replenishment time down to 45 minutes to an hour. And that is competing directly with the likes of Amazon, and we can do it right here inside of our store.
The associates on the floor are purely dedicated to customer service.
They aren't required to do anything else but serve you. And that level of focus gives us a huge competitive advantage against the likes of Walmart and Home Depot. We will rise above the customer service offering by structuring it in that way.
We're going to acquire some new customers. Customers who thought of Canadian Tire as being these traditional boxes that are just very, very full of inventory and difficult to navigate. We're going to see basket sizes increase. The ability to have a large store that's got a lot of inventory and is easy to shop can only drive those numbers.
We are going to actually continue to improve and make this an amazing thing that we can all be proud of.